everyone, it's Trisha. Welcome back to my channel if you are a subscriber here, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today's video is going to be something actually a little different than I haven't tried it yet actually. So it is kind of like a vlog, and it is a travel vlog, which hopefully I'll be able to do more once the world opens up a lot more than it is now. But this is a travel vlog. I was able to fly, and this is it's gonna be a little bit different than other travel vlogs will be, because we're going through a pandemic and things are limited. So I just want to quickly and just chat about that with you guys, and just show you what my experience was when we traveled. I do want to do some housekeeping, which is to, again, introduce myself. My name is Trisha Penn to all the new people. I'm a licensed real estate agent in New York City, and I write a lifestyle fashion food blog called feastandfashion.com. It will be linked below. Anything that you have questions about, you can leave in the comments. Please thumbs up this video and hit that subscribe button to see more videos like this in the future. I do lifestyle, I do fashion, and I do real estate, which is something very unique to me. So yeah, so now back to today's video. Again, it's going to be a vlog. I'm just giving you like a little heads up. We traveled to Vegas and Los Angeles about a month ago. Right now we're in June, well, soon to be July, and very unique experience. I have been traveling all of my life. I'm the daughter of a travel agent, so I've been to tons of different places. And of course, when COVID-19 hit, a lot of travel plans were halted. Sadly, a trip to Marrakesh was canceled. A lot of other trips. I was supposed to be going to Barbados in July, that got canceled as well. But we were able to travel domestically, so we went to Las Vegas, and we had a really fun experience just being in Vegas, because they were a little bit more open than here in New York City where I live. So we went there, and things were just starting to open up there. Things are a little bit more opened up here now in New York. So it's just fun to kind of see how things opened up there and then here. But traveling was totally different. There weren't very many lines. Obviously it wasn't crazy busy because there are not a lot of people traveling. There still aren't a lot of people traveling. But I wanted to share my experience so that you'll know what to expect when we do start traveling a little bit more, and when countries start to open up to the United States a little bit more. So without further ado, check out this vlog and then come right back here, because I'm gonna have my top 5 tips on traveling during the pandemic. We're headed to JFK. Here's Robbie. Are you sleepy? Okay. Are you ready? We are headed again to the airport. We are going to Vegas. And this is our first time traveling during or post, or it's not really post, we're still during the pandemic. So we're gonna take you guys with us. We just dropped our car off at this parking lot. This is video documentation. No. We just dropped our car off at this parking lot, and we are here waiting for an Uber, because this parking lot shuttle cannot operate right now because of the whole COVID-19 and the stay-at-home order. So we have to get an Uber, and that's what we're waiting for. So yeah, an Uber now. Almost to the airport.
Okay, once again, guys,
6
laptop, iPad, cell, DVD players are coming out. Make sure your pockets are completely empty. No soda, water, juices allowed.
Taking off. And I bring socks with me in my carry-on. So I last ones boarding this plane. We made it by like a couple minutes. Walking past all the cool seats, trying to see my distance. Not that we'll be using this, but you know, maybe for the next person. So taking every precaution, washing his hands because he has to put his contact in. This is what they do for the snacks now. Everybody gets their own individual pack.
Here. Las Vegas, your local time is 9:34.
Right here at the gate. Some people have masks on, some people don't, which is annoying. But people are social distancing, which is good. It's a baggage claim. And noticing all of the airport shops, except for food really, are closed. The little casino areas where you're usually able to play a few hands at the slot machine are also closed. Some of the food places are also closed. Oh. Okay, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog and it gave you a little bit of sense of what it was like to travel during the pandemic and how things have changed in the airlines and the airports. We flew out of JFK, just to give you a little bit of background on that, and we obviously flew into the Las Vegas airport. So yeah, I wanted to give you 5 tips to when traveling during this pandemic or even soon after, because I don't think that it's going to change up that much that quickly, because even when we get a vaccine, the ability to get a vaccine also depends on people, their accessibility, how quickly it's distributed. So I think we'll be traveling this kind of way for a while. So I wanted to give you 5 tips that I think will help in that. And my first tip, which you should already be observing when you travel, but this is actually extra special now with COVID-19. No more last minute travelers. You have to get to the airport early. Usually for international travel, they say you need to get there at least kind of like 3 hours early, and for domestic travel, an hour early. I would allow even a little bit more time than that, because of the fact that there is now social distancing that needs to be taken place, and there are extra cleanly precautions that need to be taken place. Even between flights, it takes a longer time for them to clean because they're sanitizing a little bit more and a little bit more deeply than they used to. So I would just allot a little bit more time for your travels and to get to the airport and to get through security. I would just allow a little bit more time. Even though not as many people are traveling, that doesn't mean that it's not going to take the same amount of time, if not longer. So that would be my first tip, is just to get there early and just be a little bit more patient with how long things take. My second tip would be, as you saw in the video, would be to pack cleaning items in your carry-on. Hopefully if you can get them now, they should be a little bit more readily available, but still, little Lysol sprays, Lysol wipes, handy wipes, any kind of wipes that you can bring. I wouldn't advise gloves because, again, you're touching your phone, you're touching it's just best to just use your hands. And if you can, wash them frequently. You saw in the video, we washed when we got on the plane, when we got off the plane. We try to wash our hands as frequently as you can to just keep up that hygiene. So those are things you want to still be mindful of when you're in the airport. So I would just advise to bring cleaning supplies with you. And along with cleaning supplies, this brings me to number 3, is to bring multiple masks. So you'll have a mask on your face, and usually people don't think about trying to pack multiple, but you need to have multiple, because that mask could get soiled, you could take it off and forget it, it could drop on the floor, then you can't use it because obviously it's contaminated. So I would just advise, if you can, to bring multiple masks. Even the cloth masks that a lot of people have, like the little stylish ones, you want to have multiple of those to bring with you, so that you can avoid any incidents, because airlines are mandating that you have to wear a mask on board. Like, there's no option to not wear a mask, so you have to. And even in the airports, you have to wear a mask when you're walking around. So you want to have multiple just in case something happens to your primary one. Just looking at my list now. And the 4th thing is actually try to eat before you travel. So before you get into the airport, or before you even like leave your house, if you can eat a really good substantial meal beforehand, I think that that would be best. A lot of the restaurants in the airport when we traveled were closed. They might be open now for like grab and go stuff, but again, you want to try to limit the amount of exposure and the amount that you're exposing to other people. So if you don't have to take off your mask to eat, then that's something that, you know, is probably best practice. Of course, now if you have some kind of dietary restrictions, or, you know, low blood sugar or stuff like that, I would pack snacks. And even if you're not, I would pack like a couple of snacks, but snacks that are not like messy, like a sloppy slice of pizza. Snacks that are like pretzels that you can just pop in, you know, under your mask, and something that's quick. You know, of course, you want to make sure you sanitize your hands, or sanitize anything that you're using in between time, so that you don't, you know, contaminate yourself. But it's just best, my advice would be to try to eat beforehand. Even on the flights, they are giving you, when they get in, you saw in the video, they are giving you little plastic bags with your little snacks in. And I don't think that we ate our snacks on the plane. I think we brought them, I mean, once we got off, we ate our snacks, or I think I did drink the water though. But you want to still just be cognizant. Again, use that hand sanitizer, wash your hands as much as you can in between time, so that you don't contaminate yourself or anybody else. And the 5th and final tip that I want to give you is to remember to social distance yourself from other people. In any travel situation, we kind of feel like we're in like a rush to get places, especially when you're on the plane. When we were getting on the plane and we were debarking, people kept forgetting that there's a pandemic. You need to social distance, and they would like be up under you with their suitcases, and I'm like, it's something that you kind of have to be a little bit more cognizant of, because again, we're in different times. It's not pre-COVID times. We are still in the middle of a pandemic right now. Even though a lot of places here in the US have opened, there has been a surge and an uptick of cases of COVID-19. So I think that these precautions are going to, again, be something that you're going to see for a while. So you want to be cognizant of that and really try to do your best to not spread the virus, and that includes social distancing. So those are just some of the tips that I would like to give to you guys. I'm going to list them below just in case you can't remember them all. And yeah, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this vlog/info session with me. Hopefully I don't have to do too much more of these because hopefully we'll finish the vaccine, and you know, we'll start seeing the numbers of COVID-19 cases go down. But yeah, in the meantime, I hope you got some information and you were able to see how we navigated traveling safe. So yeah, please thumbs up this video, and if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.